So hey guys, and welcome to another stream with me, Supernautus, of Kingdom Come Deliverance. I can't even remember what we did last time. Oh yeah, we had to get some, we had to find out who killed all those people at that farm, didn't we? And then we had to find the guy who was on the farm that disappeared. To do that, we kind of had to lie and say we killed some bandits that were hunting for him. Only that wasn't true. So, I don't know what's going to happen to him. Frankly, I don't really care. That's a little nasty, perhaps. But in the end, all that matters is we find the guy that killed our parents. And stole that guy's sword, but we're not really too bothered about that side of it. Anyway, yeah, there's Ginger. That's the guy we rescued. My audio wasn't working there properly. So yeah, that was the guy we rescued. I say rescued, he's probably going to end up dead. But that's not really my concern right now. Okay. Let's just take a quick look through what we've got. Just wanted to make sure that we've got all of our equipment on, which I think we do. I want to see if we leveled up any on any of these skills as well. Not enough to get any new items or whatever yet. So okay, what are we doing quest-wise? Oh, that's right, we have to go back and tell them that Ginger wants to come back. I thought I'd already done that. Obviously I never saved my game at the right time. So yeah, let's do that one. We have got some side quests to look at as well. Maybe it's time I learned to read. That might be a useful thing to do. I can only track 3 side quests and activities. Bands are settled. Vicinity of Rate, we could do that at some point. But right now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the farm where Ginger was. Oh, wait a minute. Shouldn't have done that. That was at Neuhof, wasn't it? I think we need to go to the actual map to do that. So yeah, we'd fast travelled there last time, and we got stopped halfway through the fast travel, I think. So let's fast travel there again. And we'll probably get caught out by some people again on our way there. Well, it was one guy, and I think he wished that he hadn't done what he did after we'd finished with him. So if it's anything like last time, we'll probably get attacked somewhere down here. And if it's not, well, okay. Some sort of camp we just passed there. I wonder where you see an armed man who's clearly waiting for something. It's not likely a bandit would be standing alone on the road. But who knows, it could easily be a trap. Oh, what the heck, let's... Oh, we managed to bypass him somehow. Good. That saves a lot of trouble. And we're basically here at Neuhof now. We'll go to the farm and we'll say, Ginger wants to come back. And they'll say, he's a bad person. I can't remember what they said. Something like that. So there we are. We are here back at Neuhof. I believe. We want to go this way. But it's night time now. So they might be asleep. I don't know. We'll run up and see what we can find out. All the guards are still here. All still around. There we go. Talk to Zora.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I found Ginger. He begged me to ask if he can return.
Why should I take him back? It might be his fault I had to bury my husband.
I don't think it was his fault. I think
Why else would he flee but guilt?
fear.
The men said they didn't see him in bed. He didn't have a clean conscience because he gave those murderers a signal.
That's not true. He fled because one of the attackers recognized him and
Yeah.
Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
He was worried. Or he says he was worried.
He wouldn't dare come back.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run, they'd have killed him and everyone else.
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
Because they're lunatics, bad men.
They'd already murdered several people. Why not a few more?
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they come back for him and kill one of my daughters in the process?
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken care of.
No, they haven't.
The rest have no reason to return here.
We lied.
What about for revenge? I can't take him back.
I understand your concerns, but you just need to ask Sir Hamish to leave you a guard.
Yeah.
Those bandits might
This
be
was the option we chose last time.
but not an armed soldier.
I definitely feel better if someone was here a few days to keep watch.
It can be arranged. I'm sure Sir Bernard won't object.
Good then. Let the lad come back again.
So there we go. We can tell Ginger he can go back. That means we have to go all the way back to where we just were. Just to tell Ginger that he can come back. Because Ginger is all the way back up here where we were a minute ago. But there's no way to travel any faster to him. See if we can get our horse. There he is. Old Pebbles. Let's start riding. So we can tell him that it's safe for him to come back. Even though it isn't. We'll cut across the fields. Even though that's probably a bad idea. Probably a very bad idea, let's be honest. We'll probably still have to fight those two guys. But nevertheless, we're going to go back. We just ran into a tree. Cutting across the country isn't always the best option, it would appear. I don't even know, are there like wild animals in the countryside here that I need to be wary of? I feel like that would add an extra element to it. We come around the corner and there's a bear, you know. I don't know if there were many bears in this part of the world. Probably not. It doesn't matter, we're going to go and rescue our man Ginger. Unless he's already dead, of course. In which case, no rescue will be any use to him. Oh, come on. Trouble is now, I can't actually see. Apparently this is a good deer hunting spot. That's great, but I don't plan to hunt any deer at the moment. Even though I'm running behind one. Oh, where's the marker gone? We were going the wrong way. Now we're on a path of some kind. There's a little bridge. And now we can continue onward. We'll probably get there and he'll be wanting to go to sleep. He won't want to talk to us. How close are we exactly? Still quite far. But if we follow this way generally along the riverbank, we should come to where he is fairly quickly. Even though we're not really on the riverbank, we're on the hillside near the river. Close enough. Trouble is, you can't see anything. You know, even with your torch out, you can't really see anything. There could be guys creeping up on me right now. I wouldn't know, because I can't see anything. How close? We're close. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he's probably not safe, is he? You know, especially when we haven't actually killed the guys at all. This is the place. This is the place. And if I can find out where he is so easily, and so can they. Here he is. Let's have a chat with Ginger.
It was hard work to convince them, so please don't get into trouble when you go back.
Yeah, he probably will.
I'd like to give you something, but I've got nothing except...
Except what?
By way of Neuhof. Stop by, and I'll show you something with the horses.
Do I want to take him up on that offer? Another thing I will say is, right, if I was in a place like this, with a torch, in reality it would be up in flames. I don't know where he is. Is he gone? He's just vanished. Immediately vanished. Actually, he might have been over there. I saw someone walking off at the side. Okay, so now we need to go and tell the captain, who's all the way back there in Neuhof. I'm not doing that ride again, I'm sorry. But I'm not on that whole ride again, so we're definitely going to travel back. Via the fast travel system. Which isn't that fast, but is a form of travel. So at least it has that going for it. Who are we going to get attacked by on our way? What are those stars for? Do they mean that there's something going on there? Or does it just mean it's night time? Don't really know. Okay, yeah, so at the moment we are kind of on a bit of a walk back and forward and kind of passing of information, I guess. But hopefully when we speak to the old captain, still dark. Very dark. Dark, too dark to see. Is he just over there? Yeah. Let's go. The farm is just over here, so we just need to follow this fence. It's so dark, though. There we are. We've reached the farm. Is he just still going to be standing in the middle of this courtyard at like 3 o'clock in the morning? He honestly is. He's just going to stand there all night. Come on, get out of the rain. And you.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Yeah.
With it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking you about him. So who
Yep.
did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Regis.
Doesn't help much.
All right. If you've gone this far, you may as well ask
Yeah, we did
him.
all this.
There's enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzic will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
Sir Radzig.
Watch over you.
Yeah, okay. report the progress of the investigation to Sir Radzig. Where is he? He's not here. That's not him. Wait, is he here? Is that him there? Yeah, it is. Let's tell him that.
What business have you?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to
Yeah, we know where the bandits are.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
the whole story or just the gist
The
of it?
horse can't really tell you
It's up to
anything.
you what you consider important.
Okay.
One of the Neuhoff stable boys, a lad they call Ginger, fled from there and hid out with some charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the point.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognized one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot.
Ah, right. Oh, that makes sense.
Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. And the rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they
So it
went?
was warring factions of bandits.
I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
No, I don't.
But those
He has a
cutthroats
limp.
must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me.
Right,
I'll head to our
okay.
encampment at Merhaya to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir.
So he wants me to get right on this.
Why choose Merhuyeg?
It's somewhat at the center of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
So, do you think they're going to try
Okay.
and kill him again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But
Okay,
the
well,
bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
guard this place at
What
least.
not do, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
Not much.
If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Yeah. Just being generally
Such great
Yeah.
terror that you won't even
terrorism.
when they come to cut your
That's what it is.
never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
Yeah, that sounds likely.
I have some news about the investigation, sir.
Good.
What news?
Tell me.
The trail leads to Ujits. I found out one of the bandits is from there. A fellow they call Limpy Lubosh.
I see. What else?
That's
Well,
all
that's
I found
about
out so
it.
far, sir.
You see?
All right. Come back and report to me as soon as you learn anything new.
Why is it saying
I
that
have some
again?
news about the investigation, sir.
Good.
But we don't.
Tell me.
Actually, I haven't found...
Put a little effort into it, lad.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, don't. Why would. That was just silly. We didn't have news. It says good luck to you. Well, thanks for that. I'll just head out in the middle of the night then, shall I? Just me on my own, riding around in the countryside with bandits and other murderers. So, what's that over there? An unexplored place. Okay, we're not too fussed about that at the moment. Okay, so we have to go to Ujits. It's a long way. So in the meantime, we can maybe look at some of these side quests. If they're, not to be honest, they're no closer, are they? Let's be honest. Get the keys to the armory. Steal at least 5 Waffen rocks. What's that? Nothing. Rovna and Skalitz. Fast travel at night. So there's a couple of things there at Talmberg. Don't know quite what that is. Oh, that's one of the side quests, isn't it? Possibly the best thing for us to do is to head to Talmberg first. There's nowhere else is really on our way. Let's have a quick look at the other quests that we've got available. Because I feel like that's Sassaw. Sassaw is not particularly close, I don't think. Oh wait. Well, that's got to be the Sassaw one, so that's quite far at the moment. So let's take that one off. Where's that one? I think, do you know, I think that's in Ujits 2. So yeah, let's travel to Talmberg. Let's travel to Talmberg. It looks like that's going to be our best option anyway. So let's get there. A little journey through the night. And hopefully by the time we get there it'll be daylight. Although we'll probably be starving. That's a good point actually. We haven't fed Henry in a little while. But here we go. Travelling by road, which isn't without its own dangers. So all these places we're going to, they're just closing back up into the clouds after we passed them. Is it just because we're not going there? There's a town there. This is Talmberg. And it's still really early in the morning. Still. That's okay. It's probably lighter now than it was. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping. Yeah, it's still dark. Still dark. Okay, well this is Talmberg, but this isn't where we want to go. We want to go this way. There's our horse. Appears from the mists of something. Of time. It's a teleporting horse. So we're going to travel the road. Gotta be careful travelling roads. There could be all sorts of bandits lurking, waiting for us. Discovered a way shrine. Well, a shrine on the side of the road anyway. I wouldn't give for a nice tarmac road. I wouldn't give to be able to see where I'm going. Wait a minute. Okay, so that way's going to be towards a river. Maybe we should follow this road a little further. There's a fork to the left, to the right. We can turn. So we'll go off to the right here. I'm assuming that would be the way to get to this town. We'll soon find out, I guess. Oh, there's a broken down cart at the side of the road. I'm not going to stop and find out whose it is or what they want. Is that a road down there or no? I'll keep following this path. It is though again one of those things where, you know, if somebody was to jump out on us, we wouldn't get a lot of warning. Okay, I feel like we don't want to go that way. I'm just a little concerned about travelling through the woods at night, if I'm honest. Right, where's the... this way? Oh, wait a minute. That looks like a better route to take. Not by a lot, but it does. don't even know where we are. I don't know how close we are to Ujits. No, we're not too far away. Just cross the river here and we'll be there in no time at all. If we could just see where we're going. We're in the river now. Okay. There's a road of sorts. We'll follow for a little while. Although these narrow riverside paths are where we're most likely to find bandits, aren't they? I would say. Plenty of spots where you could be ambushed. Actually, we've survived this route quite well so far. Do we want to cross this bridge or not? Looks like we probably do. I guess. And then we keep going east, kind of northeast. Yeah, there's a path here, so it would make the most sense. I do want to meet some enemies so we can have at them. Okay. So we can find out where this limping bandit lives. That should be useful. However, there's also a quest we can do where we learn to read. And that, I feel, could also be quite important. Okay, let's take a look at our skills, because I've got a feeling I noticed that we had some skills that could improve. No, I could be entirely wrong. I'm sure we had a bit of a boost in our speech skills. We did, but not enough to give us any experience points. I'd kind of rather be out here when it's a bit brighter. I wonder what this is. I'm kind of going to head towards that blue marker for the side quest, because I'm interested to see where we're going to be learning to read. Up here, towards the fast travel marker. Oh yeah, it looks a bit more settlement-ish here. Plus, night time's not the best time to go looking for people anyway. It'd be a lot easier to see this random guy during the day walking around, maybe. So I'm really interested to see who this is that's going to teach us to read. Are we close to the place we need to go? A little further. Plus, you know, up here is part of it as well anyway, so I feel like we are as zoomed in as we can be. Right, so let's head towards that blue shield, which is basically right behind. Oh, come on. The grocer. Is it the grocer who's going to teach us to read, maybe? No, it looks like we're going further. This is probably this place here. The scribe. That would make sense. Let's just stop off inside this little courtyard. So, where's the scribe? There he is. He's probably going to tell us to bugger off.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ, be
Bugger off. Okay.
I'd like to learn to read.
Hmm.
At this time of day? Are you writing?
Yeah.
Come back tomorrow morning.
Okay, but one more
I'm
question.
looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
Must be that farmhand Lubosh. I
Lubosh.
don't know what the hell you'd want him for, and I don't much care. He's got a cottage on the edge of the village near the stream.
Good. Okay, it's a bit early to be learning to read, apparently. Because apparently knowledge does rest. So we know where Lubosh is. I'm going to just... What was it, 6 AM? Let's wait till 8 AM. In the hope that it's daylight then and he'll actually help us. Excuse me. There should be plenty of time, I would expect. But we will need to eat something. And our energy's quite low as well. It's mainly because we haven't slept. Okay. So first of all, let's eat something. Something we can actually eat, something that's not gone rotten. Those were rotten. Eat some honey. And some dried meat. And that's probably all we need. I'll have some bread too, why not? Okay, so now we can go back inside. Don't need my sword out, I don't want to tell people that we're here to attack them. Right, come on, Mr. Scribe, you're not in bed anymore, so where are you? There he is with his silly hat on, look. It's one of Santa Claus's elves. Make me some toys.
Good health to you.
And you.
I've come to ask if you'd be willing to teach me to read.
Why,
Yeah.
it would be my pleasure. Bear in mind, it
Good.
won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces, if indeed time is of the essence.
I don't know if we can do that.
Here are your groschen.
Yeah, I got 300 odd, let's
Then we
do
may
it.
as well start.
Yeah. Is this going to actually take 2 days?
He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his
The only trouble is we're going to be in trouble for wasted time. Aren't we?
Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on.
Okay.
So, let's see you read a bit.
See if you can. So I have to read the
There's a
book.
here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought
Which
to be.
table?
It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through.
Read the book. One day a countryman going to the nest of his goose found there an egg, all yellow and glittering. And he took it up as it was heavy as lead. And he was going to throw it away because he thought a trick had been played upon him. But he took it home on second thoughts and soon found out. Okay, that's a lot of mixed up letters, as you might expect, if you don't know how to read anything.
I've read the book.
I haven't.
So tell me, what have you learned?
There was something about some fellow and a goose.
Yeah.
Ah, well, the main thing is you've managed to read the book. The rest is just practice.
Oh, well, it's also about greed.
Through a careful reading will you uncover the real meaning of the text. No book is written on a mere whim and without purpose. Like I told you,
Well, some
books
are.
valuable. And the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on
Read
to
a
the
Latin
second
text? What?
which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
We've got to master the letters of Latin.
And now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
No, I won't. Latin, you say? So that's still the goose. That's still the story about the goose. Where's the Latin one? Is that it there? Is that one that I can't get to? No, apparently not. Is it this one on his table next to him? No. Is it on this lectern? Aha. Well, that's even worse. What is that? Something est libre mat to non libre muti. It's something about books. Optimus orator est qui paus qui plurimad deceit. I don't know what that says. I have no idea. Where's he? Where's Santa Claus's elf gone now? Come on, buddy. Where's your pointy shoes? Where are you going? Oh, I need to talk to you. There you go. Jingling away down the road. Off to make toys for Christmas.
I read the page.
Yeah, makes no
So
sense.
tell me, Distupule, what's written there?
Is it that one?
Nullus est liber tam malus. Non liquor parte.
Latin, I don't know.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing more I can
He can't teach me anymore. We can read.
Congratulations.
Badly, but we can
You
read.
can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine.
No,
I'm feeling a lot wiser.
maybe not, but, you know. Right, we've completed the side quest Mightier Than the Sword. And we've reached a new level in reading. So, that's good. A lot of people would think that wasn't good. Why did I waste my time learning on reading? But, actually, it can be quite useful in the game, you know? All books are cheaper. When reading, you'll get tired and hungry twice as slowly. First time you look at a fresco, cross, or wayside shrine, your charisma will increase by 2. We can't actually unlock any skills there, though. Doesn't look like. But we've learned reading. Oh wait, okay, so we can either read that one, or when reading you'll get tired and hungry less. Let's say that. Makes a bit more sense, doesn't it? Speech skill's still not amazing, but it's better than it was. So now let's go and find this guy, see if he's still alive. He's probably dead now, because we just spent 2 days learning to read a book.
Come right up. Fresh cabbage.
Fresh cabbage. Oh, you got me at the fresh cabbage. And you. Let's trade. And more importantly, let's see what you'll buy off me that I have that's hopeless or useless. I guess he doesn't want any of the other stuff, he just wants food. So all he'll have, just food. We could do with some more food. There's no point taking too much because it all gets rotten really quickly. He actually has not much of any use. But let's close the deal. Let's head towards this guy and find out what he knows. That gave us some idea. The scribe knew where he lived. Well, I assume we'll get down there and he's being hacked to pieces. Some sort of blood eagle. Maybe not. We're not in Norway. If you don't know what a blood eagle is, it's what would you say? Is it kind of a warning? Essentially, they rip the rib cage wide open, so it looks like a bird, I suppose. Expose the internal organs. It's not a very nice thing to be discussing. Whoa. There are a lot of people here. Let's find out more about Limpy Lubosh. What's happening here then? Something tells me he's, uh-oh. He's dead. Or is he?
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to
See?
here.
We learned to read and now the guy's dead.
Oh, nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
Uh-oh. We got here too late.
St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanish's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Yes.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say
Of
we don't want any of that
Auschwitz,
kind of trouble
okay.
around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
Because I was told it did.
Stud Farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
No.
They say he had a limp.
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Yeah, we were too late. Well, I mean, I assume that. We might not have been. Time to vomit. Oh, I wasn't far off. Jeez. They've crucified him.
Sucker. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it.
Yeah, he doesn't want
As
it.
for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
We will. We will look and we will ask. So yeah, we visited Lubosh. He was dead.
Limpy Lubosh.
A poor crofter and a scoundrel.
Yeah, nobody, in other
Can't
words.
say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He
But
keeps
he's
company with all
a
sorts
poor
of vermin.
farmer
He's
and
always
a
getting
nobody,
into some
basically.
kind of trouble.
So I expected he was going to get murdered gruesomely.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
So you admit then he wasn't a very nice person.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's
So you don't know exactly when he died then?
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. Alone
So
as he was.
he didn't have any
That was the last
friends.
time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk. So you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
Makes it difficult, doesn't it?
Another thing about Lubosh.
Yeah, I think we've learned everything about Lubosh for now.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Yeah,
Just now. And nobody saw or heard
so
him.
nobody saw or heard it.
I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Like, he could have been unconscious. But that's all you know for now. So We'll look around and see if anyone else can speak to us. What's this? Some sort of mark on his wall. What do you know about Lubosh, buddy?
Christ be praised.
Yeah, okay. Take it easy.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course.
I'm sure. Sure we can.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was
Yeah.
a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much.
I thought he didn't hang around with anybody.
Didn't like that on any man.
No, who would?
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I haven't seen him around for a while.
Okay,
No,
so he's
I
been
thought he
missing.
was skulking.
So he wasn't just in his house like the other guy suggested.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
Not a clue.
Knife quite far away. Do they know about this stuff?
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was
Probably
a
not.
loner. He didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
Okay, so that story about him being a loner and being generally somebody nobody associated with seems to be pretty true. At least for now. But there's quite a lot of people hanging about, so there's loads more we can ask questions of. Marouche,
God
what can you
forbid.
tell us?
What can I do for you?
Oh, little yawn there.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm
Yeah, etc,
I
etc.
don't know how I can help you, but ask if you must.
Well, you can
Who was
tell me
it
about Lubosh.
murdered?
You could see at first glance he was no good. I kept well out of his way.
At first glance.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
There wasn't sight or sound of him for a long time. And then yesterday, he turned up at
Oh,
the
so he actually
tavern.
spoke to the
Oh,
priest.
Palace
That could be
priest.
something to find out about.
Never saw him do that before. Probably had a bad conscience.
Quite possibly.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
She won't know.
I don't think he was home. I didn't see him all day.
Okay, but he could have been inside.
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
As far as I know, he had nobody at all in this world.
Yeah, probably for good reason.
That's all. Thank you.
Don't know if there's any point talking to everybody here. I feel like that's going to take quite some time. It's a random villager. Let's look for named people. Pavel. Hello, Pavel.
Respects to you, sir.
Or Pavel?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof. And
Yeah,
Of course. Ask away.
of course. That's a definite accent that fits the area.
that man
We're just
Lubosh
asking the
was
same
murdered.
questions now.
What was he like?
He was a drunk. He was always looking.
Pretty sure that's basically exactly what the other guy told us.
Do you know what Lubosh...
Not a clue.
Yeah, I don't think he's got anything
Have you noticed anything
extra to
suspicious?
say to us.
Well, now I think of it.
I hadn't seen him around. That's basically all the same answers as the other guy a moment ago.
Good luck to you.
See if we can see anybody else. This person looks a bit more.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I've come in the name of...
I don't know how I...
Yeah, she doesn't have any new
Have you noticed
information.
There wasn't sight or sound of him for...
Yeah, she's just asking all the same
That's
answering
Thank you.
with all the same answers.
God bless.
Yeah, you too. Whatever. Lumiere. Let's try him. And maybe one more person.
Be praised.
Okay, settle down.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Looks like maybe he's got different
I'm
answers because
investigating
it
the
wasn't
massacre in
greyed out.
Neuhof, and now a murder here.
And I don't know anything about it, but ask all you want.
Well, why?
That man Lubosh...
Tell me about Lubosh.
What was he like?
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself, even in the tavern.
Okay.
Have you noticed
So,
anything
chances are
suspicious?
he never noticed anything
Come
suspicious.
to think of it,
He doesn't
he
know
was
who
at
he was
church
with.
yesterday.
Oh no, look.
He was even talking to
The church story seems to add up.
I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden. But I suppose no sin's too dark for God's mercy.
I have no idea.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of someone entering the village.
Oh, so it could have been him.
In a hurry. There was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened, I wouldn't wonder.
Mm. So somebody was
Do you know
entering the
anyone
town
Lubosh
late.
Spend time with relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes.
He might have been listening to you. Yeah.
That's all. Thank you.
Learning about you, waiting for his moment to strike. Just a random villager. Mash. What's that Marush woman? He couldn't really tell us anything. He's coughing. What about this guy? Townsman. Not villager, townsman.
Good day to you.
Anything new to tell me? Doesn't look like it, but we'll
I've
check.
come in the name of Sahara.
Of course.
Yeah, all the same
That's all.
questions.
Thank you.
He would have given me the same answer as the other guy. Quite an easy way to tell, I suppose, if there's anybody new there or any new answers. I need to pick that lock and I'll get attacked if I do that. Do you mind if I go inside? I need to go inside. I wish I didn't, but close the door so nobody local peers in and catches a glimpse of this.
Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything?
Because I guess they weren't.
What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head.
Yeah, he was probably knocked out
They
first.
had bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him.
Yeah, probably.
Explain why he didn't scream.
What's this word say up here?
Judas.
Judas.
Looks like this is meant to be a warning.
So yeah, he's
Why? Maybe the gang had a falling out. But a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day.
no, so he's probably not a bandit as such. Anything else around? No. What's that? An ordinary tarred jacket.
Armour? Well, it seems Lubosh wasn't your everyday
Yeah.
warrior. And judging by the bloodstains, it looks like he lived the way he died.
Well, there we go. So he had armour, probably that he kept hidden away. What's in these two doors? Anything of any interest? Can raid his pantry. Not that there's much there. There's very little to find. I just wondered if maybe he had some. The cheese, I mean, it says we're stealing it, but we're just going to eat it, so. What difference does it make?
Nothing here.
More food. I need food. He doesn't. He's dead. Don't have a lockpick. Can't pick that lock. Could be stuff in there of interest. We'll never know because we don't have a lockpick and I'm useless at picking the locks. Cook some stuff if we want. These are the beds. They're literally just benches. I don't think we want to sleep in this guy's house. Not after what happened to him. What's in here? More. Can he sleep in his pantry? It's not impossible, I guess. There's more food. I'll take it. He does, as I say, he has no need for it. So there's nothing really in his house of any real interest. And I'm overloaded, so I can't jump. How much am I overloaded by? It didn't seem like I was carrying that much more than I'd expect. Although I guess we don't need this because we got a better one. Still can't jump though. There's like a space up above us that I guess we can't get into then. I'm over encumbered. I don't know how. One moment I was fine, the next moment I'm over encumbered. I didn't even pick anything up. Oh, I picked up that tarred jacket. Do I need it though? What are we wearing that fits that? So that replaces my gambeson. 236, 134. It's no use to me. But it's that that's in the way, so let's just drop it. No, we're still over encumbered. I'm using over encumbered because I'm used to the Skyrim way of things, I suppose. Let's eat some bread. Let's eat all our stolen stuff. Okay, so I can't eat more food. I'm stuffed. Yeah, so that's what that pig thing means. I don't think we could sleep here. I think that would be bad. So let's go look for this church. See if we can find out why he was speaking to the priest. Where is the church? Surely it's up on the hillside somewhere. Hello, villager. I would expect there's some sort of symbol that shows me where the church is. I would expect it's in the main part of the town, rather than further down. What are we overloaded by? We're not overloaded with anything. I don't really understand how we could be. 2 and 1. 10 and 6. Do you know what? Let's get rid of that. Surely that's enough weight off now. No, it's still not. I'm not sure what we're being over encumbered by, to be honest. Because we've got everything. Oh, you know what? We can get rid of that. Still too much. It's also a yellow and grey tunic that we're not wearing. So let's get rid of it too. I don't think it weighed very much. Oh no, we're not over encumbered anymore. I'm aware that I keep using the phrase over encumbered when that's not what the game says, but we definitely need to improve our carrying strength. Especially if we want to sell any of this stuff. To make actual money. What's that? Some lodgings. So we could rent a room if we wanted, but right now, let's go to this church. It's up here somewhere. Well, that'll be it. If that wasn't obvious. But the priest is obviously this guy. He has a sword. Didn't think people in the priesthood were allowed to use swords. Maces, maybe.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Leicester, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators.
You know, a lot of the accents fit.
Boy.
I'm not sure that one
This
does.
nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
A bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart
I suppose he probably spoke to him a bit more.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child. All sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like
Yeah, he's probably trained to be a lot more suspicious than you.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. He's not going to plan to help us, is he?
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation.
But he can't tell me.
What?
I'm bound
He's
by
not
certain
allowed.
vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God.
He's
above
dead,
the
though.
laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
What, even when the guy's dead?
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances. And this is one of them.
Great. Great.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him. But if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
Yeah.
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow,
Ugh.
the cornerstone of the Holy Church.
It's all
If people
nonsense, though.
believed the sanctity of the confessional couldn't be trusted, the consequences would be even worse than that.
Worse than the death of innocent Christians? Worse than the murderer escaping punishment?
No
Yeah,
one
apparently so.
escapes punishment.
Right.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhoff raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre.
Can't anymore, can he?
Find out who it was. It will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up something.
Maybe if I go in the confessional, you can tell me in there.
Talk it over in the evening. In the tavern. Over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right?
Maybe.
Thank you, Father.
Farewell.
Or maybe he's going to disappear. So here's the church. With various signs around. It still seems to be suggesting I should try talking more to the locals. How about in the church? So he came into the church. Where's the confessional then? That's like where the priest would be standing, I think. No. Like a pulpit there. There's the way out. Or maybe the confessional. No, that's... I'm in a private area. Just looked like a pretty bare cupboard to me. Shall we go and see if we can steal from the collection plate? We can't. There isn't one. What might that suggest? Okay, so there's a lot of work going on with this church. Is this a new church? Oh, who else can we talk to? Maybe we'll go down to the tavern. Would make sense, wouldn't it? He spent a lot of time there drinking. Maybe stands to reason that he spent some time talking as well. Although apparently this is a baker. Yeah, it certainly is a baker. What are you making? Sweet pancakes and pretzels. Not going to steal them, don't worry. Everyone's being called up to the church. Although nobody's coming. Poor old priest there, nobody's coming. Nothing to do there. Where's the tavern that he spent his time at? I feel like that's the place we might learn some more information. There's a dog. That's not where we want to go. The only way to find out is to go in and out of all of these places until we find what we're looking for. Oh, what's that sign? It's a grocer's shop. Not where we want to go. It's not the second one of those we found in here. That's no help to me. I found this bar that he frequented. Must be nearby, right? What's up this hill? What's up this road? A wall that we get stuck on. What's happening over here? It's one of those weird scarecrows again. It's just like a piece of cloth hung on some wood. It's an interesting design. Excuse me? Who am I? I don't even know who that was. Was that the tree asking me who I was? Who are you? I'm a person. You're a plant, don't talk to me. Otherwise, you know, might have to be concerned about what he's been taking. Oh, we could use our little punches to pluck some chickens. Yeah, I know, but it does. Honestly, I think they should call that attack the chicken plucker. I was very careful how I said that, you'll notice. So this is kind of a building at the top of the town. It's like a farmhouse. He's got a little song. So I don't know if we should be asking people or if we should just be looking around. Oh, I scared her, I think. Right, so there was an inn, there was like a lodging place, wasn't there? Nothing's going on out here, just mind your own business. And this was the shop, this was like the store we just went past, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the grocer. And you had the other shop just there. Just the bakery. Some nice pastries and baked goods. Okay, this is an inn or a bar?
God be with you.
Adieu. What's happening around here?
Suspicious going on in these parts.
Indeed, there is.
Is there? What is it?
Last night, Father Godwin was here, calling fire and brimstone down on old Gertrude, the herb woman. He's not one to make a fuss over some trifle either.
Right, so
Another thing,
must have been something important.
around here, you should hear about what Vashek the groom has been up to at the stables.
I don't know if I want to hear about
The
that.
head groom told the lads here they fell off their seats laughing.
That doesn't sound suspicious.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanish of Lipe.
I don't
know
nothing about.
He has no new information for us. Okay, so how much does it cost to have a sleep?
All right.
I'll bring it right away.
For how long?
I don't know. For a night?
For one night.
Sure, but let's see your coin.
Well, how much do you want? He wants 2.
Here you go.
Okay, I'll give you 2.
You'll like it here.
Like sleeping on a cloud.
Where do I go to sleep?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building.
Okay, well let's go inside. Did he say in the loft? It's obviously not there. Hey, do you know anything about Lubosh? She can't tell me anything about Lubosh.
Where do I go?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up to the loft.
That's a ladder.
Good luck then.
Looks like nobody here's got anything they can actually tell me, though. There's a ladder inside the door. Don't see it. Oh, is this it? Let's have some sleep, because our guy is tired. And he could do with sleeping off some of that food as well. Guess this is where we're sleeping. The thing is, he said in the evening, didn't he? Let's sleep for 5 hours. It's not a long time. It's enough time that maybe we can not be so tired. And we can get that pig thing off us for being overnourished. As the 103 would suggest. I guess. These are percentages, right? Let's see. But we only had 5 hours sleep. So there we go. No, well, that pig face thing's almost gone, so that's good. That was an interesting little sleep. And then we just hurt ourselves by jumping down. Anyway, where are we supposed to meet the priest? Is he here already? He's inside. Because we slept until the early evening. But here, if the bell's ringing at the church, why is he here? Oh, well, he's not here yet, is he? What was the mission again? Hey, what, we can get sidekicks? And we can get extra horse equipment too, by the look of things. Okay, it was there we wanted to go. Meet the priest in the tavern in the evening. Okay, I don't think he's going to tell us anything new. Let's look around a little bit first. What are they doing? Townsman.
Good day to you.
Yeah, can you tell us anything new about Lubosh?
I've come in the name
I
of
don't want to play
Sir
dice.
I don't know nothing about.
Doesn't know nothing about it. That's a bit of a double negative there, mate.
Good luck to
And
you.
I don't want to play dice because I'm useless at it. Okay, let's see what else is around for now. I feel like we have to really meet the priest because I've got no other leads. What's this place? Don't know. Wait, was this the scribe's place that we've already been to? Guy that looked like one of Santa Claus's elves. Well, that's somebody different. Hey, how's it going, bud?
Jesus Christ be praised.
I agree.
I've come in the
No,
name of
Lubosh.
Sir Hannah. I don't know nothing about.
Okay, forget that then.
That's all. Thank
He
you.
knows nothing. Let's see what he's got for sale. You got any lockpicks? Nope. Can get some savior schnapps, but that does cost quite a lot. We have some. Okay, well he's not got anything he can really help us with. Oh, where'd you come from? You're the shop's guard. I gotta be careful, they might think we're trying to steal things. And really, it's the kind of place where you don't really want to do that. What's this place? Some sort of guardhouse? No. What's the scribe? He's trying to learn to read now, is he?
Good day to you. What do you need?
Plenty of things,
Come
but
in
you
the
don't
name
have
of
any of
Sir
them, I guarantee.
Of course.
No new answers.
May the Lord watch over you.
So that's the scribe's house. What else did we find here? This is a person's house. Look out before you get attacked by dogs or monsters. It's that Lemire guy, we asked him questions before and he knew nothing. Dung in the middle of the road. Trouble is, obviously, we also want to be careful. Right now, the only option I can see is to wait and speak to the priest, to be honest. So has to wait until evening. Okay, well, let's wait until 9. Maybe he'll turn up then. If not, I'm really not sure what to do. We can cancel out of it as well, so we can stop our fast or rest. Even that might be long enough, to be honest. Is he here? Yeah, there he is. See what he's got to say to me. What's this? Godwin's concubine? Really? Wait, if she knows stuff.
And with you, lad. Take a seat.
Okay. I'll take a seat. And what are we doing?
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything.
She's gone.
But maybe we can work something out. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Scallops.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm sorry. What
Dead.
about your kin?
They're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Here. We'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. He had no warning. He just appeared.
Yeah, well, you don't often get warning of ambushes, you know, it kind of defeats the purpose of it being an ambush.
Killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me.
Yeah, it was close. If they'd caught me, we'd have been in serious danger.
In front of the church in Rovno. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but
They all died.
Child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
Well, he did, but Bernard wants me to do it.
he did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujitz, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture.
Seems like a better idea.
Now the most important thing. What actually happened in North? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things. But I take most of
Tell you the whole story.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhoff stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack.
Because some of them wanted to be thieves, and some of them wanted to kill.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claim.
Maybe they're being paid by somebody
Well then,
to
here's to those poor souls who had to die so
sow seeds of dissent.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home.
No, I don't suppose he does.
I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword. Wouldn't expect that of a man of the cloth.
You know
No.
what they say. The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
But this
Yeah,
is
but
more mysterious than others.
Let's just say I haven't always been a
when you're like a commoner that's learned to sword fight, apparently that's bad too.
Were settled by force. These days, of course, it's just a bit of exercise to keep me in shape.
Yeah, as I expected.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business.
Yeah,
So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent
he doesn't. He said that.
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop
Yeah, I get you,
going to
but
church because their confessional secrets are betrayed,
I don't think they'd mind too much
and that's worse.
you telling
The
me
most hideous
about this secret, to be honest.
You're just making excuses. The people who say the church is corrupt are right. You don't care about anyone, only your own comfort.
I'm sorry you see it that way. Really sorry. You've no idea how wrong you are.
I always
Am I
wondered
wrong?
about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujitz isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only
To
read from the
entertain
Bible,
people.
I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical.
Yeah, I mean, come on, you're saying that they'd walk away. No, they wouldn't. This is the church.
Tongue lashing about
They'd be expected to be there or else.
And stories from real life with a nice moral to them are popular as well, especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Of course.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
Can you do it, do you think?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church, the lamentable well in which the church is drowning has turned to poison.
Well, at least he's admitting it.
The whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything.
Oligarchs.
You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay, and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from
you might be pushing it a bit there. Is this a slippery slope argument now?
and needless servants to pamper them.
I'll be doing this, and then next thing you know, the devil will be in heaven.
While Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay.
I thought he wore sandals.
Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character
Good,
is quite
but
a rebel.
I'm not sure that's going to help me much.
I don't
Or they'll
doubt
tear
it.
your head off.
Let's drink to that.
Funny.
Why?
That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I know better.
Yeah, he's saying he hasn't got money.
I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sassau Monastery. A tankard here.
You want to preach, yeah.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticises the Pope for
It's a good question.
debauchery?
No, I don't.
You don't.
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
Yeah, he's someone worth.
A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
You might be right, or you might be entirely wrong. I mean, you might actually abide by his
I copied
teachings.
down some of his sermons. If you're interested, you can read them at my presbytery.
Oh, maybe I will.
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. And they're calling for change. In a few years, it'll have
What about
grown beyond control.
10 pence?
You mark my words, the people will rise up, and the church will be shaken to its very foundations.
Yeah, unless they burn
Maybe.
the stake
Or
first.
maybe not. Yeah,
Nonsense.
exactly.
They can't burn a master of the most respected university in Europe.
Of course they can.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose?
Exactly. What's he going to do?
Drink, of course.
Another one?
Well, enjoy it, Father. I have to go now. I'm not much in the mood for a drink.
I thought you'd be more game.
I'm trying to find
Won't help
people.
me out with that secret.
No, I won't.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We failed. Talk to him again.
Father, didn't I? I wouldn't have expected that from a...
With a stick.
Do you have any work?
My dear lad, I have more worries than I can bear.
Oh, here we go.
Shoulders would ease
Maybe we can earn his trust
I
by...
have to deal with a local witch.
Or maybe I'm too late.
Witch? The herb woman, old Gertrude. That
She's not really a
demon
witch
hag
then,
can
is she?
suit anything. Like all herbalists, for that matter.
No, don't tell me. The cows are giving blood instead of milk, and babies are being born with 2 heads and a tail.
This is
Well, of
no
course.
laughing matter. Gertrude isn't evil. She just has peculiar ideas about what's good for people. A little bird told me she incited some Ujet's women to witchery.
Hmm. We'll just get to the point.
I want you to go and see her and find out what she's been up to. Church. So tell her I sent you. That will make her talk and think twice about encouraging witchcraft. If you learn that she's...
Is that what she's doing? I don't think that's what she was doing.
Find out all you can and deal with it.
Consider it done.
Sure.
Good. And never fear. I'm a man who always pays his debts. You'll find Gertrude, the old herb woman, in the woods.
Will I?
Watch over you.
Yeah, maybe do that at some point. Right now, I need to speak to more people about our old buddy. I don't really know how I was supposed to find out anything.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Yeah. So you keep saying.
May the Lord watch over you.
And nobody here's actually going to tell me anything new. So our little trick to try and work out who's... in fact... the other thing we can do is walk around until we find out some more information. Go back down. I can't even remember where I came from, that's what's the worst thing. Where your man's house is. What? Just walking. I'm walking here. I feel like there must be something we can do. Surely. Somehow I ended up back there. Possibly take a look down here. Where's his house? This way? Who's this? Just a random villager. I don't know what to do, because I thought I'd spoken to basically everybody that was any use. Do you have anything to say? No. Okay. I don't really know what we can do. I feel like I've ruined my chances of learning anything from the priest. And there's not really anyone else around who's of any use to us. Particularly because I messed up with the priest. Wait, is this his house? Body's not there anymore. Oh, do you know what? That's the helmet I dropped. Isn't it? Where did the body go? Oh, I can move stuff onto my horse. Who's taking the body away? Somebody took his body away. Why would you do that? Why would they have taken his body away like that? Or did like an animal come in and eat him? There's definitely nothing else lying around. No, there actually is nothing lying around. What's this? Can we open that? It's the outdoor toilet with the look of things. Maybe not. I don't know what it is. Wait a minute, what was that? I thought I saw someone moving in here for a moment. I obviously didn't, but what's down here? Anything of interest? What's that? Nothing, apparently. I do wonder though, I mean, if he did have all these secrets, then surely he would be hiding stuff somewhere. I don't just mean in a chest, that would be really obvious. There's like a blood trail there. Where does it go or come from? Doesn't seem to go anywhere this way. I can't see any route for the blood to have gone. So it comes in just here. He didn't go in that room. He came in here. He went over there, and he was put on the wall. Doesn't give me a lot of information. Though an awful lot of people didn't like this guy. I just can't think what to do. And now I appear to be stuck. Whoa, that was a hell of a jump. Chickens, water, pigs. What's here? Private places. Dogs. Oh no, I should get out of the private area. Don't think you can tell me anything. I'm leaving your private area, don't worry. So yeah, his body was in there, but now somebody's taken it. Was that common? People to just take bodies away? I suppose they got to clear the area for someone else to live there. Because he doesn't need it anymore.
looking for me?
Am I looking for you? Yes.
Good day to you. What do you need?
To kick you in the face.
Very well.
But we can't do that, so... we'll have to make do with hunting around for more opportunities. Or have we completely exhausted the opportunities to do anything there? If anyone knows anything about Lumpy. Limpy, sorry, not Lumpy. He's not some kind of weird princess. We're not going in there because it's got a very easy lock on it. And presumably people inside. Just don't know what else we can do. Maybe we can sneak into the church and like find out if he left any notes. I don't think priests leave notes, to be honest. Fields. And it's night time, I have no idea where I'm going. What's up here? At night time, everything changes into an entirely different environment. It really does. See, this is the trouble. Oh, no, I was going to say I don't know if we're going the right way, but no, we are now. There's the church. I'm just thinking, because the priest said something about looking at notes or things that were written in his presbytery. What's that on the floor? Someone been in here? Not there, they haven't. Or there it looks. There's nothing here. It's not in that part of the building. It's a bit messy in here, doesn't it? Well, there we go. We can read the sermons of Master Jan Hus at some point. Can't read that. I wondered if he writes any of his stuff down. People tell him. What was that? Yeah, I don't know. Horribly, I think we are just going to have to go out. We're just not getting anywhere right now. So at the moment I think that's probably a good time to finish. And to be honest, I'm kind of gradually, every few seconds, starting to feel like I'm going to fall asleep. So best not to do that, if I didn't already do it on stream. So thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Keep an eye out for my next stream, probably tomorrow. Keep an eye on Twitter. It's twitter.com/supernautus. There you'll find out when I'm going live. If you are watching me later on YouTube, then please feel free to click the like button, maybe add a subscription, and hit that bell for notifications. If you're watching me on Mixer and you want to see all my other streams and all my other videos, head over to YouTube, search for Supernautus Streams. There you'll find all of my other videos. For now, though, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I'll catch you all again next time, which, as I say, is probably going to be tomorrow sometime. Good night.